Good morning, students. Previous class, I have explained you about the poem Awareness. Now you know the meaning of awareness. What is the meaning of awareness? How can we solve these problems? We can solve these problems by paying careful attention to the environment as well as to avoid the use of plastic bags, plastic by separating biodegradable waste from dumping before into the dustbin. The poem Awareness gives a message for we people, for the general public, that you should keep your surroundings clean as well as your environment also should be clean. Then only you can enjoy your healthy life and you can stay fit in this world. The 5 environment awareness displays in public places are to be followed. The five environment awareness displays should be placed in public places or should be hanged on the electric poles wherever here on the roads to ask to follow it. So let us see now what are the rules and regulations to be followed by us to keep our surroundings and environment clean now. Already I have told in my previous class, once again, I am just repeating it. You just hear it carefully now. Plant a sapling or a small tree in your school or in your house. If you don't have a sufficient place in your compound, at least you can plant a small tree in front of your compound, that is on a footpath. If you have a sufficient place, you can plant it. Then avoid throwing your plastic, that is your carry bags or your covers here and there. Why? What is the reason? Means this is causing a lot inconvenience or it's very harmful for our stray animals. Stray animals means the animals which move here and there on the road without its master or they have no masters. For example, here, cats, dogs and cows. Sometimes you see even the cows moving on the road without a master or without its owner. Such animals are called as just stray animals moving or walking on the road it is. So if you throw this plastic on the road or the roadside or in front of a house, when these animals come across, they eat it, they consume it, and these plastic covers or carry bags will not be digested in their stomach. That is the reason, the major problem or the major reason where the stray animals are also dying because of this plastic covers and carry bags. Don't litter garbage. Don't litter garbage means don't throw your plastic covers, carry bags or your house garbage or your house waste here and there. But this problem is not nowadays. To a certain extent, it has been stopped in Bangalore because the BBMP people are coming from door to door to collect the garbage or to collect the waste, where people are giving them or just they are collecting from in front of their houses and in a van or in a push carts or hand carts, whatever it is, just they carry away it. Then one more thing is that you have to separate your biodegradable waste from the non-biodegradable waste it is. This is very important it is. And lastly and finally, by looking into all these rules and regulations, by following it very strictly by you, by your parents, and we means almost all the citizens of India, then only you can take care of your nature and you can take care of your health also. So now let me pass on to the another heading or a topic which I have chosen is as a teacher. Already it's written on the board. You might have seen the heading or the title of the lesson there called as the teacher. Here the teacher story is mentioned about a foreigner. It is about a Spanish teacher. It is. Who was this Spanish teacher and what was he known for, and how his student became very popular in this world, or how the student, by just worshipping him from far away, how he becomes an excellent in art, or how he becomes a best or very best students in his class. This you are going to just read it. Just you are going to hear the story from me orally now. So now begins the story, a foreign story it is. Murillo was a Spanish artist. He found some of his students' sketches that were great. They were done during the night and he was unable to find out who had painted them. So what's the name of a teacher given here now? The name of the teacher is given as Murillo. Who was he? He was a Spanish artist. The people, those who live in Spain, they are called as a Spanish. As we live in India, we are called as the Indians. So what was he by profession now? What work he was doing? He was a teacher. He was an artist. Artist means the one who draws and paints a picture. That such a person is called as an artist. He found some of his students' sketches that were great. So one fine morning, when his students assembled in the class, or when the students came to the class, he gave them a topic. He gave some topic, unknown topic, and he says that unknown topic means a particular name is not given for the students to draw or do draw or to write it. Just he says, whatever you want, you can draw for yourself of your choice, means which you like the best or which you know to draw it. So that topic was given for the students, and the students, he found some of his students' sketches were very great. Sketches means only the outline, that is called as a sketch. And while just moving into the classroom, he saw that some of the students, they were drawing the sketches. They were drawing the lines, straight lines or crooked lines or whatever. They knew it, just they were drawing it. He was just moving around the benches, and just he came to know that some of the students were drawing the sketches so nice and so well that the teacher, Murillo, he was surprised to see the students are so young, but they have so many ideas in their mind. And he was moving and just looking it very carefully at the sketches. That was great. Great means that were very nice and very good. Even the teacher hasn't dreamt about it, whereas the students were drawing such sketches. They were done during the night, and he was unable to find out who had painted them. See the speciality here? It was not a daytime, he says. It was not a day class, it was a night class. During night time, he has told his students to draw the sketches or to do the drawing of their choice, of whichever they like, they knew it, or they knew the best to draw them, to show their talent or to show the skill, that what they are, how best they are in their art it is. He was unable to find out. Why he was unable to find out? The students have done these sketches very nice and very well, but it was a night time. It was a dark time, which he has given them a special work, and he was unable to find out from which student has drawn so well and so neat it is. Who had painted them? They have drawn the pictures as well as they have done the paintings also. One morning, he found his people standing in a group before a beautiful painting of the Blessed Virgin. So now, this work was allotted during the night time or given during the night time. And then what happened after a few days? He says one morning, maybe after a few days, the Spanish teacher, when he was just coming to the school or when he was entering the school gate, he could see a crowd, a group of students where they were standing now. They were standing, something was kept, they were admiring and they were completely involved and interested in something which a heavy crowd or a big group of students were standing there. So out of curiosity, even our teacher, Spanish teacher, he went very close to the group of the students, and then he just peeped from there. or he just overlooked from the students, behind the students. When he saw behind the students, there was a beautiful painting which was kept there, and these students have been surrounded near the painting, and they were watching or they were admiring it with they were admiring with appreciable eyes, the teacher says. A beautiful painting of the Blessed Virgin. So what was drawn there now? It was drawn a beautiful painting of a Blessed Virgin. Blessed Virgin is nothing but Mary's picture was drawn by one of the students. It is how it was drawn. It was drawn very beautifully and very nicely it was painted, which was appreciable. A group of students were standing it and they were appreciating the art done by one among their classmates. Who might have done? They were asking each and everybody, have you drawn this picture? Have you done this painting and all? And among that group, so many were standing, nearly 10 to 12. They were saying, no, I have not done. I have not drawn. I have not painted. I don't know who has done. So among the whole group, they were just asking each other with curiosity, surprised to know the name of their classmate who has drawn it. And among the group, none of them were able to give the reply or the correct answer saying that it's me who has drawn. None of them were sure because they have not done the work. It was not their work. There seems to be lost in the surprise and wonder. So this group of students, they didn't even notice the teacher behind a Spanish artist or a Morelos standing behind the group. Even he was watching along with the students. Just they were talking among themselves and they were lost in wonder. Lost means they were in their own world, admiring the picture of a Blessed Virgin it is. He asked them who had painted it. And lastly and finally, after seeing for half an hour, 1 hour, then he started each and every student who has drawn this painting, who has done this picture. So he had, after admiring, each one said, not me. So now among the group which was involved, immersed, or very deeply, they were looking or observing the picture. So now each one, every boy in the group says, not me. Not me means I have not drawn it, I have not painted it. After admitting it, he said, after each and every boy said, not me, not I, not I. So now the teacher, after admiring it, he said, he who has done this will one day be the master of us all. After admiring, even the teacher was lost by seeing the painting done so well, so nicely. He himself was lost because the students have shown such a great talent, such a great skill, where the teacher had not yet expected from his students. Admiring it for a longer time, looking and observing for a long time, then he says, he who has done, he who has drawn, this will be one day the master of us all. The one who has drawn this picture, the one who has painted this picture, he is going to be the master. Even he is going to be my teacher. I am a teacher, no doubt, but he is going to be my teacher also. That shows his talent. The talent is so good. His skill is so nice and so well. The teacher says in front of a group of the boy or the students. It is. Finally, Murillo found out this young slave, Sadistan, had painted the picture. When each and every boy in the class or in the group says, not me, none of us, nobody has done this. And lastly and finally, with great difficulty, he was able to find out a little boy, the one who has painted it. Who was that boy now? That boy was a slave boy. So here, the name of the young slave, means this young boy may be hardly a 15 to 16-year-old, I think he was. Who was this boy? This boy was a slave. You know the meaning of a slave? In ancient world, that is before year 13th and 14th century, where even the human beings were sold like animals in an open market. The one who was wealthy or rich man, they used to purchase the human beings just like your cat and dog, like your cat and dog, a hen from a market. You might have seen nowadays we don't see such types of markets in Bangalore because Bangalore being a bigger city where you go to the poultry farm, you get your hens and all. Where you get to the pet show and where they sell the dogs, from there you buy the dogs. And you have not heard of the human beings sold as slaves or sold to the rich people or to the wealthy people, because after the 15th century, the slavery of the human beings have been completely banned. Nobody can buy and sell the human beings in an open market. Whereas in ancient time, the people once in a week they used to have a weekly bazaars, or once in a week they used to have a market scene. You might have seen, especially in your movies or in your pictures, where a market scene is to be sold, is to be seen, where you can see the market scene where they bring the human beings with with a handcuffs. Handcuffs means having chains in their hands, or with their legs will be chained, just like the prisoners. Just they'll bring them into the open market and they start auctioning it, or they start saying this human being costs such and so many hundred rupees or so many thousand rupees. Where in the ancient days, in the ancient period, the people used to buy the human beings and they used to bring them and keep them at home as their servants. And these servants, they used to look after their master right from morning till without a break. Without a break means non-stop. They have to keep on doing the work and they have to satisfy their master, the one who has purchased him from the market. If it doesn't satisfy his master, if it doesn't make his master happy, the master had the control or had the power of even hitting his servant. So these were called as a slaves. So whatever they say, they have to obey them without questioning them or without answering their question. Just they used to keep their head low or bow, and they used to hear the master very, very obediently or sincerely. So now this young boy belongs to which community now? To the slaves community. What was the name of this boy? The name of this boy is given as here, Sebastian. He had painted the picture. Murillo asked him who his master was. So now what was the first question put by Spanish teacher to the Sebastian slaves now? Who was your teacher? Who has taught you so well? Really, I'm surprised and shocked to see such a beautiful and a lovely painting, he says. Sebastian replied that Murillo was his master. Replied means answer. He gave the answer. He replied to a Spanish teacher called as Murillo. I have no teacher except you. You are my teacher. I have taken you as my teacher in my heart and mind. I have worshipped you. I have worshipped you. Worship means I have done puja as I do pray to God in a similar way. I have prayed you as my teacher, he says. As you pray to your God, as you pray in front of an idol to your God, in a similar way, even I have prayed to you, he says. Murillo in a shock told him that he had not taught him. Now the Spanish artist or the Spanish teacher says that I have not taught you anything. You were not to be seen in my class. How is that you have learned so well and so nice? Sebastian says that when you taught the others, he had overheard him. Whenever you explained a lesson, or whenever you taught to your students, what I used to do now, I used to stand near behind the door and I used to hear the explanation. By hearing that only, I was able to draw such a picture or a paint. I was able to paint so well, he says. Murillo taught others, he had overheard him and practiced on his own. So what I thought in my heart and mind, I kept my teacher as an idol like you. Then I have practiced hours together, hours together I have practiced. With that practice, I was able to draw the Blessed Virgin in such a nice way, he says, or in such a beautiful painting I have drawn. Murulla was greatly impressed. He released Sebastian and his father from slavery. So now he was really impressed. Impressed means by seeing the beautiful and the lovely paintings done by a young boy called as a Sebastian. He was overjoyed, or he was immensely happy. He was not able to show his happiness. He was not able to express his happiness. So finally he says, I am freeing you. I am freeing you and your father. It was a system, or it was a method in the ancient world, that when a father is employed here as a slave, even the son has to continue. Again his son. So in this way, the slavery system was followed from generations. Generations means grandfather, father, son. This was to be continued. So now, by being overjoyed and extremely happy, immensely happy, calls Sebastian's father and says, really, by seeing the art or by seeing the painting of your son Sebastian, really I am overjoyed. I cannot express my happiness. I cannot express through words. He has done such a great job. So better from today, now itself, you and your son are free. You can go and live in this world anywhere, wherever you like and wish. Go, you are free from me. You can enjoy your rest of your life. He said this, and then he frees the father and the son from the clutches of the slavery. It is. So this was the kindness, politeness, shown by a teacher. It is. Who was the teacher? Spanish teacher. It is. He was the one. He showed the kindness, politeness, and he showed the mercy on his young student, and he freed the father and the son to enjoy their life in this world till they are alive. It is. Now let us pass on to the another similar story which has taken place in India. When I say this, you might have already drawn the picture of a teacher, of an Indian teacher who was very, very famous, and he was very popular. Even now, the name of a teacher has become a household name in every Indian house. Who was the teacher? How was the teacher? And who was his student? And how the student sacrificed his precious thing, a precious organ from his body. You know it very well. The clue I have given about this teacher and his student, by this time you might have already guessed the name of a teacher, of an Indian teacher, and also you have guessed the name of an Indian student who has given his precious organ to the teacher as a mark of a respect to him, as a mark of a respect to him. You know so where the story dates back now? The story dates back to the ancient world. In ancient India, a teacher has been, a very, very best teacher has been produced. The name of the teacher was called as your Ekalavya. Ekalavya, the student, and the name of the teacher is given as your Dronacharya. So every boy and a girl of Indian houses knows the story of Ekalavya, the student and the teacher Dronacharya, which has taken place even in India in the ancient period. So next class, you be ready to hear me from your textbook. If you have already purchased your textbook, you be ready with your textbook The page number is given as your page number 38 it is. Page number 38, the heading is given as your Ekalavya it is. So if you have a textbook students, please open your textbook. If you don't have a textbook, whatever I read and explain, you follow my explanation and my reading. By this only, you can be thorough. So better involve yourself and better hear it carefully, listen carefully, which you can follow the lesson very easily. Because I don't go very fast. I don't rush up myself very slowly, and in every word is being explained by me in a detail. For each meaning, for each word meaning, which you doesn't know or don't know, I am giving nearly 2 or 3 meanings for that, simple meanings, so that you can understand the lesson or understand your poems very well. So better next class, get ready for your Ekalavya lesson 8. The Spanish artist teacher Morelos lesson was only a lesson for reading it is, just I have explained you. No, actually you have a lesson which you have to learn the given notes, as well as we have to learn the meanings and everything from your lesson called as Ekalavya it is.